Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is Charlotte with Happy Twins 1111. Okay Gemini, this is your love forecast. It is a timeless reading. Trust you find it at the right time for you. We're going to be taking a look at the love energies surrounding you right now. And this is for anyone with a Gemini in sun, moon or rising sign. If you're cross-watching for your person, then do feel free to reverse the energies or adjust them as you see fit. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Okay. Let's do this. And I'm working with the Illest Tarot. I love this deck. It features 90s celebrities and icons. And I'm a child of the 90s. Okay, we've got the Tower in reverse. We have got the Six of Cups in reverse. We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. We've got the Star. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And clarifying, we've got Page of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. Three of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, Gemini. I feel like you are on the precipice of breaking down and you're really trying hard to hold on and to hold it together. And I'm here to tell you, you don't need to. I feel like your person hasn't been in communication and this has been really hard over the holiday period. And you've been trying to hold it together. You've been trying not to let it get to you. But inside, your inner child is hurting. You know, you're feeling emotionally overwrought. You're feeling completely out of sync. You're feeling pretty worthless. And I feel like these negative emotions and feelings and thoughts are constantly at war with your faith. Because I do think generally you're a very faithful person. And when I say faithful, I mean faithful in spirit and faithful in the divine plan. But I feel like this person's lack of communication in this instance has really tested you. It's really kind of pushed you to the edge. And you just need to allow yourself to fall off the edge. You need to allow this Tower moment. The thing is, when you're feeling this way, it's really hard to do what you know serves you the most, which is to meditate, to go within, to spend time looking after yourself and loving yourself. And this in part, I feel like it's in particular affected your work and it's kind of pushed all of your 3D stuff out of balance as well. So you really need to just allow yourself to break and to pay attention to the feelings that come up. You know, when we break, that's how the light gets in. And you need to trust that you are strong enough to put yourself back together. But sometimes we need to just have that release. And you've been really brave. You've been trying to hold it all in and like, no, I'm not going to let this get to me. But you need to just acknowledge and allow these feelings to come up. It doesn't make you weak. And a lot of them have been buried deep for years because it's connected to these abandonment and loss wounds from childhood. I'm hearing from your teen years. This could be when parents separated or there was some kind of parental rejection, neglect, or lack of support. And you've been holding on to this pain for such a long time and you're ready to face it. So trust that, you know, your person hasn't contacted you, but this has triggered you and it's bringing you clarity. It's going to bring you healing that ultimately serves you. And deep down, you know this. As I said, this is a battle between your mind and faith because deep down you are faithful. And this is why you're resisting the break. This is why you're resisting the Tower moment because you're like, no, I'm not going to allow myself to tumble back into despair. But it's not weak to acknowledge your despair. It's strength to acknowledge your pain. And you just need to let it out. You know, that is part of your faithful journey. And Spirit wants you to be aware of this as being part of your healing process. So let's see why your person hasn't contacted you. So they're thinking about it. They just don't know how. They've got massive self-worth issues. There's definitely a karmic partner involved here by the looks of it. And I'm just going to be clear because a lot of people have questioned this. I mean, there probably is a third-party situation, another person that is clouding their judgment here. And they don't know for sure that how you're going to reciprocate or respond either. So there's an element of fear of rejection connected to this as well. But above all else, I feel like they're aware that unless they're going to come forward with something tangible, communication from them doesn't really serve you, and they're not really sure how to approach it. So, you know, this person's your twin flame. You can be reassured that they're always going to be there. But right now, what you need to do is work through this healing period and trust that they'll come back round when your energy shifts. So let's see what you need to do to move back to a good place. So yeah, it's not a good idea to message them right now. Now is the time to focus on self-love. With this Three of Swords, it's about healing, and I'm getting that there's a lot of healing required surrounding some kind of betrayal in your own relationship history. So this could be an ex that was, you've not resolved that pain, and you've not seen the truth of that pain yet. Again, I feel like you are very stoic. You're very resilient, and you can kind of pack that pain in, but you don't let it go, and it's still festering under the surface. So this self-love and this healing, you need to communicate with spirit when you feel like desperately reaching out to your person. And to trust that you do have choices. I know it doesn't feel like it this way. It feels like you feel a bit trapped. Let's see why you're feeling trapped. Why are you feeling trapped, Gemini? Okay. I feel like you don't get a lot of time on your own. There could be some kind of work, even a partner, or, you know, really controlling family obligations. And in order to avoid conflict, you don't take this time for yourself. You feel like you haven't got a lot of freedom of choice right now. But you need to step up and learn how to say no. That's coming through really strong, actually. This is part of your healing process. It's healthy boundaries, learning how to say no, learning how to choose you and to make your needs a priority, and to do that guilt-free. And, you know, when you try and do that, people are going to try and make you feel guilty, but you've got to rise above that. You've got to recognise that some people are just plain broken and manipulative. So now is not the time to focus on union. You know, change needs to occur within you before you can have that new beginning with your person. And I feel like there's unresolved karma definitely within your family dynamic and an ex-relationship that you still need to resolve, that you need to bring back into balance and harmony so you can get control of your life again. So overall, I mean, these are pretty positive energies for you, Gemini. I know you're hurting at the moment, and you know, you're afraid to let the dam burst, but you need to trust that you're ready for that to happen. We've got, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Yes, you are. That is such a beautiful message, and you know this. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So keep focused on faith. And we've also got here, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up. The compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So this is what you get from the energy of love, and that's what you need to stay focused on. And you need to trust that when you're standing up for yourself and you're asserting these healthy boundaries, that you can draw on that energy of love to help you find the right words, and to, you know, to help you find the compassion you need to forgive these people that are, you know, through their own brokenness making you feel guilty. This is about empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord, and be patient. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. So whatever it is you're getting frustrated about, sometimes we say, I just need to get that situation fixed or resolved so I can move on and be happy. And, you know, you don't. You need to look at that situation and ask why it's still in your zone of awareness, because chances are it has a higher purpose. We've got two more come out, so I'm going to keep them. We've got health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. So I feel like you've obviously been giving your body a tough time. There's a lot of shame and guilt associated with that, and you need to truly embrace and love your body as much as you do yourself. And we've also got true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to bring this up close so you can screenshot that or write it down and make this your mantra. True love, your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my feet, dear Lord, and know true love. That is absolutely beautiful. You are so ready for this, Gemini. And look at that. You've got the 20 card there as well. The Gemini sign. I am sacred. Yes, you are. I trust my intuition and I embrace change. So you just need to allow yourself to move through this period. It's going to be messy. It's not always going to be graceful, and it doesn't have to be. And deep down, you're moving in the right direction. You understand your sovereignty and your sacred divinity, and you're ready for this change. This is about moving into your higher power, and I feel so strongly that this is such a beautiful time for you. Even though it may feel painful right now, you're actually bursting through this pain, and you're going to come out the other side so much stronger and so much more happy and so much more whole. I really hope that was helpful for you, Gemini. I'm sending you lots and lots of love and thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via happysouls1111.com. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.